Hello guys! In this video we will compare two snipers that have been in the game since its release. We will compare them in many aspects, from skins to their characteristics. I choose these brawlers because they are both marksmen. First, let's start comparing the brawlers' rarity. The lower the rarity, the easier it is to get a brawler. Brock is a rare brawler and Piper is epic. To unlock Brock you need only 160 credits, while Piper requires almost 925. It's worth nothing that in gems. The relevant price are 29 and 169 gems, so Brock will be available on the account sooner in any case. This point go to the Brock. Number 2. Next, let's compare the skins. Both Brock and Piper have 4 skins each. Only 4 skins available in the catalog permanently. Piper has 1 skin for 29 gems, 1 for 79 and 2 for 149 gems. Brock has 2 skins for 79 gems, 1 for 149 gems and 1 mythical skin for 199 gems. I think Piper lunar skin incredibly beautiful, but Brock Zeus skin is just stunning. Look at this appearance animation, its attack is just magnificent. Since Brock has a mythical skin and Piper has a maximum epic, he simply has a lot of cool stuff. Brock wins this round. Number 3. Now let's look at the titles that make you stand out in the game. Brock's title is Boom, which in my opinion is not the most outstanding title in the game. Piper's title is Sniper, and I find it more attractive. Everyone will know that you are hardcore Piper player and Animal will fear your shots because you are Sniper. Piper wins this round. Number 4. Moving on to compare HP. Whoever has more wins. But here is the bad luck. The HP is the same, so this round is tie. Number 5. Now a bit more interesting comparison. Movement speed. Which brawler can pass the same distance faster? All possible characters' abilities come into play here. Gadget, star powers, everything that helps them reach the goal faster. Also, Brock has 3 gadgets for jumping, with Piper's ultimate which can be used twice. She reaches the finish line faster. Piper is the favorite in this round. Number 6. In this test I combined all the damage that characters can deal in. 3 hits plus gadget plus super. For Piper I choose the ambush star power, but the boosts are not in an optional location in the training cave. Piper should receive an additional 1130 damage at maximum range. Adding this to the damage that Piper dealt and we get 20,081. For Brock I took the jump gadget and the star power for the force rocket. Adding everything together I got 18,607 damage. Piper takes this round with a slight lead. Number 7. Now let's compare how quickly brawlers can charge their supers. Brock needs 4 hits to fully charge his super, and the enemy must stand in the fire after the rocket explosion. Piper needs 3 hits from a long distance to fully charge her super on 9 hits, if they done in close range. However, since we are talking the best of each brawler can do, Piper wins this round. Number 9. Now let's look at the crowd control of the super. Compare of the main attack is useless, since Piper is one of the few brawlers who can only damage one enemy with one attack. With the right position, Piper can kill 16 bots at once. I'm just shocked by this. No matter how hard I tried with Brock, I only could kill 12 bots simultaneously, while his passive more rockets was used. In this round, Piper wins with a significant advantage. Number 10. Now let's look at the attack range, and here for me there was a surprising result. I always thought that Brock and Piper had the same shot distance, but turns out that Piper have a longer range. Even so, Brock has a slight splash attack. Piper still outperforms Brock in attack distance, but if Piper use her gadget, Brock wouldn't have a chance, but we won't offend him, he already lost. Now let's talk about reload speed. It seems like a tie. Both have slow reload speed. If not for one thing, Piper's star power instantly recharge 0-4 shot while hitting an opponent. This allows her to reload much faster and fire 5 shots almost in a row. Once again, Piper wins. Now let's look at usefulness of gadgets. Let's choose the most usable gadgets for each brawler. For Piper it's a homemade recipe, and for Brock it's rocket full. Brock's gadget used to be an unreal imbalance. It dealt a lot of damage and his rocket has lightning speed. After several nerfs it is still usable, but not for attacking enemies, for breaking walls. However, both Brock and Piper are snipers, not support brawlers, so they should get kills at long range, and Piper's gadget's homemade recipe is doing well at this. With its help, the shot automatically targets the nearest enemy and the radius of the already enormous attack increases, allowing Piper to make insane kills in bounty, where you can't even see the enemy anymore. Again, Piper takes the points. Usefulness of star power. Brock has rocket number 4, which greatly helps him to make more damage. He also has a star power that gives 44% more rockets in his super, allowing him to deal much more damage. Piper has snappy snipping, which instantly reloads her gun upon hitting an enemy. Very useful star power for accurate shots, allowing her to shoot very quickly as we saw early. And the second star power, ambush, allows her to deal an additional 1130 damage at maximum range when shooting from bushes. Let's choose the two most usable star powers for each character and compare them: ambush and more rockets. Piper's ambush allows her to deal colossal damage, but for this she needs bushes, which are present not on every maps, and it may not always be convenient and safe to stay in them. Moreover, they can be destroyed and the star power will become unless. But Brock will also have 44% more rockets, making guaranteed high damage, independently of whether there are bushes or not. I believe Brock has the better star power, and finally Brock takes the winning point. Who will break the box faster in Showdown? Here Brock has an obvious advantage since he has a small splash damage that allows him to damage several boxes at once, especially with the fire effect from the rocket, which deals additional damage and the boxes breaks faster. Piper is an outsider here because she can damage only one box at a time, and the damage also depends on the distance. If you hit a box from a long distance, there is a high probability that another brawler will collect all your power cubes. Unconditionally, Brock takes the points. Test for survival ability. Despite Piper and Brock have the same amount of HP, in this test we can use everything to survive longer. Piper's gadget doesn't significantly extend her life, as it only briefly slows down the opponent. But Brock with his gadget can dodge 3 shots, undoubtedly increases his lifespan, and thanks for this, Brock takes the point. Solo Showdown! Now let's compare the brawlers in different modes. Obviously that there are suitable and not suitable map, but we will focus on the mod. In Solo Showdown, teaming is common. Piper, as we know, doesn't perform well in Showdown because it's hard for her to break boxes. Moreover, it's easy to kill her, since her damage is negligible at a short range, and if you keep your distance you won't be able to team. Brock is a different story. Breaking boxes is easier for him, and he deals significant damage either at close and at long distance. Furthermore, with his gadget he can jump at any moment. Without a doubt, Brock is created for Showdown. Duo Showdown. I'm sure that that in other comparison between solo and duo showdown there will be different, but for now Brock also looks more attractive in duo showdown. He can carry the game with an alive teammate or without him, something that cannot be said for Piper. If your teammate is a tank, he will take all the damage, and she can deal good damage, but when the teammate dies, Piper may be in trouble. Therefore, Brock takes the point. Brawl Ball. In this mod, these brawlers probably perform the worst because Brawl Ball maps are mostly closed, and many tanks play in this mod that are not suitable for snipers. Piper performs simply a full duo to low damage at short distance. Still, her super can sometimes be useful for opening the goal, but in general she is not very useful. Brock is more usable here. He can break walls with his super without getting close to them, something Piper cannot do. Also, he has a mega rocket that can break the necessary wall at any time, and I repeat, the Brock damage is same at any distance. Therefore, Brawl Ball goes to Brock. Knockout. It's very challenging to compare these brawlers in this mod. Both have a large attack radius and can kill opponents from afar, but probably because Brock's super helps kill opponent rather than run away from them like Piper, my preference will still go to Brock. In Knockout, it's essentially to eliminate enemies quickly to win. Gem Grab, a mod where you need to collect control gems and quickly escape at the end. And Piper will handle this perfectly with her super, allowing her to quickly fly back to the base under the cover of teammates after taking all the gems. Brock cannot boast of such fast escape ability, and his high damage is not so important in this mod. Therefore, Piper takes the point. Heist! In this mod, damage is preference, and here our Brock is the favorite. When hitting the safe, a fairy puddle will remain, dealing additional damage, and any power star for rockets or more rockets will be useful for breaking the safe. Piper doesn't stand out here again because she can easily be pushed away from the safe. And let's not even talk about her super, the point goes to Brock. Bounty, a mod created for these brawlers, large spaces, open maps and poor skills. I'm in complete confusion because everyone here has their pros. Brock can control his position well with the ultimate, and Piper can finish off enemies well with her gadget. Brock can dodge with his gadget and Piper can fly away with her super. I believe it's fair tie. Everyone is good in this mod. Hot Zone. Here you need to be able to defend your point and capture the enemy's point in time. Dodging and attacking are essential here, and here Piper has problems. If she can intercept the enemy's point, also she still needs to try to hit, then defending her zone will definitely not work. Again, because of the low damage and close range. And here ultimate won't help her because if you fly out of the zone, it will quickly be captured. Brock performs better here. You can dodge with his gadget, control zone with his ultimate and defend in extreme case. And with a significant advantage, the point goes to Brock. With a slight lead, the compression between the two perfect snipers is won by Brock. It was the most comprehensive comparison of the two brawlers. Subscribe to the channel, put your like and comment which brawler do you want to comparison in the next video.